Hello everyone. I hope more and more people are joining. We will just wait for 2 more minutes before we start. Okay, just 2 more minutes. Okay, so by the time we are discussing on the strategy, I hope everybody is well prepared with for the exam tomorrow. Sorry, day after tomorrow. Many people will be having many different centers. Okay, few must have joined some coaching institute or some online coaching center or some online study material through which they have prepared. Okay, so this was all for which we were waiting for which 5,000 people are waiting. Okay, according to the reports, more than 5,000 forms have come for this video Mamlatdar examination. For I think hardly 10 posts of video are there. It is not only about the exam form, it is more about the kind of responsibility which will be on your shoulders after you become an officer. This exam is stressful and it is going to test you. It is going to test your every bit. Why is it testing you? They are testing you because as an officer you have to take certain decisions. Yes, there will be exam pressure on Sunday. There will be many questions in which you will get stuck. There will be many questions which you will be through. You may be just nearing the cutoff. But the most important thing is why this pressure is being given to you. Why for what this pressure needs to be handled. Because only 10 posts are there for which more than 5,000 students will be competing. If you take out the ratio, it's 1 is to 50. Out of 50, one will get selected. It may be you, it may be your friend. So this pressure is necessary. This pressure is important for you to rise up to the occasion and become an officer and take decisions for the benefit of this society. Take decisions for the benefit of your people. Take decisions for the benefit of the state. Take decisions for the benefit of humankind. So this is not just an exam. It's it's a test which will see how strong you are, how able you can perform when you will rise up to the occasion. So, with this note, we will start today's session. First of all, the pre preparations. We will first discuss the pre preparations. First and most important thing, please do not forget your admit card. This is very, very important. Okay, if you have not taken a printout or you are not having a copy, immediately take it tomorrow itself. Tomorrow is Mahashivratri. Pray to God. That is fine. But along with it, okay, these are very, very important things. Take your admit card, print your admit card tomorrow itself if you have not printed. Don't wait for the last minute. This is one big mistake which many students do. Okay. Second, while going for the exam, you should have your Xerox ready for Aadhaar card or any kind of what we will say any kind of iCard which may be used during the examination. They may ask you for it. So you need to have a Xerox plus you need to carry the ओरिजिनल along with the Xerox. ठीक है, ये प्लीज भूलना नहीं है. थर्ड, water bottle. I do not know whether it is allowed or not, but that water bottle needs to be transparent. This needs to be a transparent water bottle in which nothing is written. ठीक है, बिस्लरी का बॉटल ले करके जो ऊपर स्टिकर लगा होता है वो स्टिकर फाड़ के फेंक देना है. ठीक है, दैट काइंड ऑफ वाटर बॉटल मे बी अलाउड. ठीक है, दिस यू नीड टू हैव. फोर्थ, You need to have your handkerchief. Why? These things are very small, maybe not relevant also. Handkerchief for what? Because if during the exam pressure, if there is sweat, pasina agar haath mein aata hai, so that you can wipe it off. Okay. Fifth and foremost, pencils, which is better for doing rough work, eraser, sharpener, pens. ठीक है, blue and black both. Pens, blue and black both, because you never know if you have to sign in blue or black on the attendance sheet or something. Keep all these things ready. And pencil, eraser, sharpener. Sixth, I think the sheets, rough sheets will be given at the exam center. Okay, if you want to do rough in any paper or you want to solve any question, so rough sheets probably they are given in the exam hall. So no need to carry any paper or anything. Acha. No need to do any kind of unfair practices. If anybody is thinking I will write formulas in my hand and go, no need to do these things. Okay, because ultimately when you will give the exam, these things will not even strike the mind. Which formula to use, this that whatever is in your brain, whatever is in your mind, that is the only thing through which you will be able to solve the paper. ठीक है, rough sheets take enough in quantity from the invigilator. No need to hesitate. Many students think if I take 10 papers or 15 papers, what will they think? Nobody will think of anything. It's about your job. ठीक है, and this is your work. Your work is to perform well, for which even if you require 50 sheets, they will give. तो बिल्कुल शर्माने की जरूरत नहीं है, because you have given the examination fees. Okay, you have given the examination fees. तो बिल्कुल शर्माने की जरूरत नहीं है, and ask for more and more papers if you require. And please, seventh step is, while doing rough work, please write in clear handwriting. ठीक है, please write in clear handwriting, so that if at all there is any need to come back to the question again, okay, so you should not mess out कि कहाँ पर क्या लिखा था. So it needs to be very very clear. Okay, बिल्कुल स्पष्ट लिखना है. Okay, watch, if they allow, keep a watch along with you. Keep a watch along with you. So more or less these things are majorly required. Okay, if anybody has not seen or joined late, admit card tomorrow itself, xerox of your Aadhaar card or iCard, originals, water bottle, transparent water bottle is required, handkerchief is required, pencil, eraser, sharpener, pen both blue and black. Okay, after this, rough sheets take enough in quantity, no problem. Rough work needs to be very very in very clear handwriting, and a watch needs to be there. Okay, these preparations don't wait for Sunday morning. These preparations do tomorrow itself. Don't wait for Sunday morning. Now, as soon as the exam starts, now come to the most important point. As soon as the exam starts, okay, it is an online exam. You will get question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, and so on. If it is 670 questions or 65 questions, whatsoever it is. There are two kinds of people tomorrow when you will see. Some people will start from beginning. They will solve 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. This is not a board exam paper, guys. This is not at all a board exam paper. It is a competitive exam paper. Reason, hardly you will get I think 2 minutes is also more. Hardly you will get 1.5 minute for a question. If you are going like this, and if in any question you get stuck, okay, that will be the place after which you will not be able to move ahead. So we cannot get stuck. So this question, this exam is basically an exam of English, quant is mathematics, and third is logical reasoning. Now, on an average, or traditionally speaking, students feel most of comfort in English. Why? Why English is comfortable? Because in English you need not calculate. यहाँ पे कोई calculation नहीं होता. You just read the question, mark the answer. Read the question, mark the answer. So technically, if you ask me, So English should be attempted first. The first topic which needs to be attempted should be English. Okay, in English, you will get at least around 10 questions. Around 10 questions will be there in English, and these 10 questions of English will not take you more than 10 minutes. This is the maximum time which you should take. These 10 questions in English will give you maximum or get you maximum 10 minutes. After that, if I am the student and I am giving that examination, I will solve logical reasoning. This will be my second choice because this is having the maximum number of questions. Okay, this will be basically my second choice, logical reasoning. Now, how will I attempt logical reasoning? Okay, in any subject, okay, every student has some topics in which student is very strong, some topics in which student is average, and in some topics in which student is weak. So when you are attempting logical reasoning, okay, you should always attempt the question which is your strength, which is your strength. Now, your strength can be anything. You may be good in direction sense, you may be good in, say for example, puzzles, you may be good in figure based question, or you may be good in missing numbers, or you may be good in statement assumption. That I cannot decide for you, neither a teacher nor a tutor can decide for you. This is the time when you have to decide for yourself. Now these things, if you will directly start thinking on Sunday, you will not be able to attempt anything. So tomorrow itself you prepare a list of topics in which you are strong. See the past year questions, 3 4 past year papers. Okay, see which questions you were good at, which questions were mostly were the ones which you had correctly solved, which were the questions which you are not good at, and every time that kind of problem you are not able to solve, means that is your weakness. And those questions which you are always able to solve, that is your strength. So you have to bank upon your strength. You have to, when you go in a war, you never try to cope up with your weakness. You always try to concentrate on your strength. This is a war for you. This is a battle for you. So while solving logical reasoning questions, focus on your strength. Okay. Focus on your strength. That is very much required because, say, for example, in English, out of 10 questions, if you get an 8, logical reasoning, say suppose there is a total of how many questions, 65 questions. So say suppose 10 of this and 10 of quant comes to 20. So around, if 45 questions are there, say suppose in logical reasoning 45 questions are there, and if you are able to solve a mighty 30 questions, okay, if you are able to solve, these are the correct questions which I am telling. If you are able to solve 30 questions in a proper manner, you are through. And these 30 will be the ones in which you are having your strength. While concentrating on your weakness, you will not be able to solve 30 questions. So, concentrate on your strength. That is what will give you the cutoff marks. Third section will be quant. Now, quant, last class itself I had told, quant question will be based on time, speed, work, boat and stream. These are majorly three topics on which the questions comes. So out of this 10, this can be attempted third if you are not very good in quant, not very good in maths. Okay, so this can be your third section after logical reasoning is exhausted. And out of 10, even if you solve 5 questions, then also you are through. Now if we calculate this, 30, 30 and 5, 35, and 35 and 8, 43, you have cleared your cutoff. You have cleared your cutoff. That is how you have to plan accordingly. So this is the first step. This is the first step on, I will again revise on this. First step is the selection of question or selection of a section. This is very very important. Okay, which section you are attempting first? This is very 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 important. Which section you are attempting first? It is English, or it is maths, or it is logical reasoning. Second, now you are concentrating on your strength. It is a hardcore belief that while solving a question of logical reasoning or solving a question of mathematics, okay, if you are not able to come across a question, if you are not able to understand the question, this is the most important word. If you are not able to understand a question within 30 seconds, the question is not meant for you. ठीक है 30 seconds भी मैंने ज़्यादा टाइम लिया है it is hardly 20 seconds. If in logical reasoning and maths you are not able to properly understand the question in 30 seconds, that question is not for you. Just skip it and move ahead. Similarly, third and most important point, if you are stuck in a question for, say, for example, more than 1.5 minutes or more than 2 minutes, if you are stuck in a question, leave that question and move ahead. Okay, don't fall in love with any specific topic. Okay, means don't prefer any specific topic. ठीक है, don't fall in love with that कि I have to solve this topic by anyhow, I have to solve this question anyhow. Please do not do this. Okay, because there are 65 questions in your kitty. Even if you are not able to solve 5 6, then also there are remaining more than 59 questions which are there which you can solve. So don't fall in love with any specific topic. Please, this is one major mistake which most of the students do. If you are not able to solve a question in 2 minutes, just move ahead. Don't wait for that. Okay, just move ahead. Okay, now which topics which you can focus on, especially one day before the exam, or from which topics most of the important questions comes. This may be our final part for today. After that, today we will be opening our chat window. From in last YouTube live we had not opened our chat window for discussion or comments or any kind of question, but today we have decided if there is any kind of question coming from the student side, we will discuss those questions. Okay, so we will be opening that window for 15 minutes time, so that during that time we will be able to solve your problems, if any specific problem if any student is having. Okay, so which topics you can properly focus? For English, we know reading comprehension will come, RC, and reading comprehension questions will be 5 plus 5. Okay, so English only reading comprehension is going to come. So what you can do one day before the exam is read different RCs of different genres. ठीक है, it can be, say, from medicine. You can start from medicine. You can take one from history. You can take one from geography. You can take one from economics. You can take one from politics or polity. Similarly, you can take one from literature. You can take one from music. Just read one of these or two of these, because every genre has a different set of how the writer has written it. Medicine may have some terminologies, so just go through it tomorrow once. One two RCs of every type, you can go through it. You type on Google and you will get it. Now, mathematics means quant. This I had already told you. Major focus should be on this topic: time, speed, distance, similarly boats and streams. These are the two major topics from which quant question comes. So for tomorrow, you can solve 10 questions of each, or 15 questions of each. Tomorrow you can solve just to brush up. Just to brush up, this thing you can do. Okay. Now, third thing and the most important, topic is logical reasoning, from where most of the questions are going to come. So in most of the papers which we have analyzed, questions from number series and alphabet series are in maximum numbers. Okay, questions from number series and alphabet series, around 10 questions comes from here. So this is one very important topic which you should revise before going for exam: number series and alphabet series. Okay, then there are figure based question, which approximately comes between 3 to 5 questions, figure based. Okay, what will be the next in the figure kind of questions? Okay, then there are missing number questions, which are 3 to 4 questions, missing number. These are which are sure short questions which will come. Then statement assumption, statement and assumption. In statement assumption, there are approximately, it will also include conclusion, okay, and also include course of action type of questions. Okay, so these kind of question will be approximately 7 8 questions from this will definitely come. And then puzzles in the end, and from puzzles you can expect 4 5 questions. These are the major topics from where the question comes. So you can solve 15 20 questions tomorrow, just to see whether the questions you are able to solve or not. That this is going to help you a lot. So major topics are these. So you can just, what you can do one day before exam is, you can just revise on these. Okay, if there is any formula, revise that formula. Okay, and go for exam. Okay, now this is all about exam, how to attempt the exam, everything I have covered. Okay, in the end, now this exam, okay, this exam is not for English, this exam is not for logical reasoning, exam is not for quant or mathematics, this exam is psychological. This is a psychological exam. So your mindset while going for exam will depict whether you are going to get selected or not. I have seen many a students, if 36 is the cutoff, many a students are there who score 34 and 35, and they are not able to score 36. Many a students, most of the students are there who are not getting 30 plus. These are the students who lack a mindset, who give up in the end. This exam is all about perseverance plus basics. Whatever basics you have done till today or till tomorrow, whatever you will be doing, if you are having perseverance and you focus on your basics means what? Not giving more than 1.5 minutes to a question, focusing on strength. What my strength is, solve those questions first, solve English first, then logical reasoning, then maths. These all are the basics which you have to focus. Okay, and perseverance, do not give up. If 36 is the cutoff, you should target 45 marks. This needs to be your target, 45 marks, because out of 45 I take, say for example, 10% you are doing wrong, so you will get 40. Now if your accuracy is less, if your accuracy is only 80%, then solve 50 questions, then only you will be able to score. Like what I am saying is, solve 50 questions. If your accuracy is 80%, means 20% you are doing wrong, means 10 questions you will do wrong, still you will score 40 marks, still you will score 40 marks. Got it? So this way you have to plan your strategy. So your mindset needs to be very proper. यहाँ पे गड़बड़ नहीं हो सकता. We have to be very strong while our psychology with our mindset. You need to be very strong what you are going to do in the exam. Exam में जाने के बाद goof up का कोई chance नहीं है. Most of the students after going to exam center, they try to change their strategy. No, whatever you have done till now has become your strategy. Solve it like that only. फिक्स योर स्ट्रैटेजी टुमारो, डोंट चेंज इट डे आफ्टर टुमारो। कल फिक्स करो कि मैं इस स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ जाऊंगा, उसी तरीके से पेपर दिलाना है। हमारे यहाँ इन अवर कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट देयर आर मेनी मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव चेंज्ड देयर स्ट्रैटेजी लास्ट मोमेंट एंड दे हैव फेल्ड, they have not able to clear the cutoff, whereas we were always sure they will 100% be able to clear the cutoff। ऐसा भी सिचुएशन होता है। So that is why this exam is more of psychology, this exam is more of pressure, that is what you have to overcome। Okay, so this is how we have to do things. Now in the end, most important things which we are going to see before doubts is food. Tomorrow is a festive day, don't eat too much, because if you eat too much of food you may feel sleepy on Sunday, those who are especially having their first session। Okay, before your exam have light meal, not very heavy meal, because the place where you are going to give the exam will be air conditioned। If you are having a heavy meal you will feel sleepy, you cannot feel sleepy on an important day, on such an important occasion। So your food is very very important tomorrow and day after tomorrow till your exams। Okay, those of the students who have the habit of drinking on weekends, avoid it tomorrow, try to avoid it tomorrow। there's no stress, drink से stress कम नहीं होता है। Okay, avoid it tomorrow, have light food tomorrow। Okay, and after the exams whatever you want to do you can do। First is food, second is sleep, complete your sleep cycle। If it is 7 hours to 7 hours, 8 hours to 8 hours, complete your sleep cycle, that is very very important। because of this बहुत ज्यादा difference नहीं होगा, but even if it is a 3-4 questions difference or 3-4 marks difference, you are gone। Understood? So sleep properly a day before the examination, that is very very important। Okay, before the examination you have to reach the center at least 1 hour to 1.5 hours in advance before the scheduled timing, because in between in many people travel by bus, now it's a Sunday, many a times buses are not available। Secondly, those who are traveling by bike or something, take into consideration that your bike is going to puncture in your way to exam center, इसलिए try to go at least few 1.5 hours before the examination। Okay, now during the examination most important thing is maintain your cool, just like how Mahendra Singh Dhoni does। No need to panic, because if you panic you will succumb to the situation, not able to clear the cutoff। So no need to panic at that particular time, maintain your cool, maintain your patience, maintain your silence। You have done very good preparation, you have solved past year papers, one past year paper you have solved with us also, so you will be able to clear, that is the confidence which you have to keep। Now those who believe in God, pray tomorrow also, day after tomorrow also, before you go for exam, take the best wishes of your friends or uh, any kind of acquaintances which you have। Please avoid any kind of negative people tomorrow, try to avoid any kind of negative people, any kind of drama, any kind of showbazi। You are just going for an exam, okay? So let not people feel that you have already been selected, you are just going for an exam। Go, give the exam in a proper manner, give the exam in the best possible manner, and pray to God that you get selected। Out of these 5,000 not everybody will be selected, but you don't think that you are not going to be selected, always feel yes you are going to be selected even if you have not read properly। Anyways there is no negative marking, yeah, that is one very important point, there is no negative marking। So the questions which you are not able to solve completely, okay, or the remaining questions which have not been attempted, mark any option choice of your this thing, your choice। Okay, just pray to God, that is why prayer is more important। If this guess gives you +4 or +5, okay, this will increase your marks by a lots of numbers। Got it? So that is why the prayers are important। Okay, so here I will rest my voice, and I think I have covered everything। Most important thing among this is maintain your cool, because if you are psychologically strong, if you are mentally strong, so definitely you will be able to solve the questions on Sunday. These things again I will repeat for everyone. Admit card, very very important. Xerox and original of Aadhaar card and I card. This is very very much important. Water bottle transparent. If you are, means if you have the habit of drinking water often, that is very very important. Handkerchief is a must. Handkerchief or any kind of tissue or any kind of napkin, anything, that is very must. Pencils, eraser, sharpeners, these are very much important. Ask for rough sheets with the invigilator as much as you can. Rough work needs to be clear, and you have to have a watch with you. Okay, take all the pencils, eraser, sharpener, pens in black and blue for signatures and all. Okay, so here I will rest my voice and we will now open our comment box and the chat box. If you are having any question, so you can ask in the comment section. I will answer most of the questions which will come from your side. Okay. So any student, if you have any question, you can ask your questions. Yes, any questions from your side? Because nobody has posted any question, I believe. Okay, here comes the first question, I believe. Okay, just a minute. Uh, Okay, no problem. So if you are not able to solve properly seating arrangement and family tree type of questions, so whenever you see any kind of this question, just skip that question for first time. Okay, like say for example, if you get time in the end, you can come back to those questions. If say for example family tree or seating arrangement, hardly 4 5 questions will be there. Out of 65, even if you leave 4 questions, then also 61 questions are there, and you will be able to, means cutoff is 36, so you will be able to easily clear the cutoff even if you attempt 50 questions. So those questions in which you feel always you get wrong answers, don't attempt those questions. Absolutely fine with not attempting. Don't waste a single second on that question, even if it is the most easiest question of the paper. Don't do it. Just leave it, move ahead. Okay. Yes, any further questions? Okay, Pankaj. See, there are no such easy questions which will fetch easy marks. It is like your choice. For you, those topics which you feel easy for yourself. Okay, those topics which you feel easy for yourself, those are your easy topics. So you can choose the questions from there only. It's like for everyone, just a minute, let me go to the slide where I had told which questions are going to come in the exam. Okay. Okay. It's like everybody has some strength and everybody has some weakness. Like the strength which India has, it may not be the strength of Pakistan or not the strength of Australia. Okay, so Pakistan plays with their own strength. We in India, we play with our own strength. Okay, I had in this PDF, I had written that number series, alphabet series, 10 questions are going to come. Figure based question 3 to 5, missing number 3 to 4, statement assumption 7 to 8, conclusion, course of action, puzzles 4 to 5. Like uh, the participant who has asked the previous question, he is not very good in family tree, so he can skip that family tree question and he can do something else. Similar is the way for you. If you are good in number series or alphabet series question, you do that. If you are good in English, you do that. Whatever you are good at, you have to solve those questions. Okay, so easy as such we cannot say, because it may be easy for you but may be difficult for someone else. Okay, so you have to focus on your strength only. So whatever topic you feel easy, those questions are easy for you. Yes. Hope I am able to answer your question, Pankaj. Any further question, guys? Welcome, Pankaj. Thank you. Okay. When it comes to number series, you're finding that yes, if the numbers are not in order, you see the alternate numbers. Maybe you will be able to find a series. These kind of questions, na, in 30 seconds, if you are not able to figure out, or in 45 seconds, you are not able to figure out what series it is becoming, it is better to skip this question. These are those kind of questions जो किसी के सगे नहीं होते हैं. मतलब in the end also you may not get a final answer, but this is the most common perspective of that whenever these kind of question comes, you always find the difference. That is how everybody does it. इसका कोई specific format नहीं होता है. These questions can be only solved by those people who are very good with numbers. They are easily able to fetch out कि what series is going on. Otherwise, mostly in those cases, most of the people find the difference only. So that is the method which is always, तो नहीं बोलना चाहिए, but 90% of the times question goes through that. But it is time taking. But those people who are good with numbers, they do it more with a more speed, within a faster manner. Okay, but अगर कुछ भी work नहीं कर रहा है तो finding the difference is the only best thing. Okay, hope I am able to clear your doubt. Yes, this is your task. 36 marks is your task. So you have to score, you have to solve at least 50 correct questions. 45 to 50 correct question and you are through. Okay. You need not score 65 on 65. नहीं चाहिए. 36 is the clear cut cutoff. Okay. So 36 अगर क्लियर कट ऑफ है तो 45 मार्क्स का सही क्वेश्चन बना के आना है. एटलीस्ट 45, मैक्सिमम 50. सो यू हैव टू चूज योर 50 क्वेश्चंस. दैट्स इट. उसके सिवा और किसी भी चीज पे कोई फोकस करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओनली दोस 50 क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट. यू आर फ्री टू लीव दोस 15 क्वेश्चंस. उसमें भी अगर प्रेयर अच्छे से किए तो हो सकता है उन 15 में से 2-3 क्वेश्चंस यू विल गेट करेक्ट. ओके. यस शिवम. Yes, definitely you can change the answer option once it is selected. Definitely. This in online exams, in all the exams, you can change your answer if you want to change. Before you press the submit button, once it is submitted, you will not be able to change the answer. Hope I am able to clear your doubt, Shivam. Thank you, sir. Any more question? Okay, so with this note, we will wrap up our session. फिर भी in the meanwhile, if you are having any kind of questions, we will give our phone numbers to you. It's 90281 50028. It's our office number. Okay. If you have any doubt, any question, so you can call us on this number tomorrow from morning 10 o'clock to evening 5 o'clock. Any question if there is in your mind or you are not able to ask now because you are feeling shy or anything, so you can directly call on this number or you can message on this number. Okay, I will get your message and I will reply you. Okay, or if needed, if required, I will even give you a call, and whatever doubts you are having, I will solve over phone. Okay. Okay, so with this note, we will wrap up today's session. All the best, guys. You had worked a lot. This situation now, it's likely just you have to go and perform. Everything will depend on those 2 hours which you will be sitting and giving the exam. Whatever you have done backwards, and whatever you will be doing forwards, it is not going to matter. Most important thing is the 2 hours or 2.5 hours of the examination time on Sunday. ठीक है, एंड एज शाहरुख खान सेज ये 70 मिनट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट सेकेंडली ही ऑल्सो सेज अभी पिक्चर बाकी है, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. तो ऐसा भी नहीं है कि अगर सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ तो लाइफ खत्म हो जाएगा. इन मे गोवा एसएससी इज गोइंग टू गोवा एसएससी कमीशन इज गोइंग टू एस्टैब्लिश. once it establishes, you will be able to get more and more posts, more and more vacancies. And if you actually want government job in Goa itself, IBPS and State Bank of India, they are coming up with more than 500 posts in September. Sorry, August is the exam. The forms will be out in April or May. So there are many posts which are forthcoming. तो पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. मन छोटा नहीं करना है. Prepare to the hardest, give your best. Okay, all the best from my side. Any doubts, any question, our numbers are with you. You can contact us at any given point of time. Plus, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can join our Instagram channel. It's thebodhi.academy, where we share many information regarding all these exams and everything. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thanks a lot, and all the best.